to the daily video. Today with me is Sean Atkinson. He's on work experience with us for the next 2 weeks, so we thought we'd make use of him, throw him on a video. Sean, what's been happening, mate? What have you got for me?
Well, the big story is that a new bid's coming for Benteke. Obviously, we rejected 25 million last week, but it said that 27 million plus add-ons is coming in, and Benteke is reportedly receptive to the move, so it seems like he could be on his way.
Yeah, it seems to be up to about 31, isn't it? I think is what everyone seems to be talking about, which seems a decent return. I think some of it's based on, performance, and I've seen people saying that one of the clauses is that Palace end up in Europe. So I'm not sure about that little bit of it, and maybe there's still a little bit of negotiating to be done, but it seems a decent return, doesn't it? I mean, what I think's mad about the Benteke situation at the moment is that everyone automatically has gone to the default position of him being absolutely awful. I don't think he is, to be honest. I think his Villa record speaks for itself. Okay, it's not worked out at Liverpool, but I don't think Liverpool particularly played to his strengths. And also, as well, if you actually look at his record last season, he scored 10 for Liverpool in all competitions. I think he made 42 appearances, but more than half of them are as a sub. So, it's not that bad. And, when people do play to his strengths, he's a decent player, isn't he?
Yeah.
See him doing well at Palace?
Yep.
Yeah? What else is he happening?
So Liverpool have accepted a 2.5 million bid for Sergi Canos, who obviously impressed last season on loan at Brentford. So again, it seems he might be on his way. Bristol also interested.
Yeah, there's been rumbling on for a while that he's likely to leave Liverpool. Few of the sort of promising kids seem to get to a certain level and then move on. I mean, I'm still a little bit like that about why Rochester was allowed to move on. Seemed to be a bit of a strange one. He was highly rated. Everyone spoke of him really well at the academy and around the club, and then next minute he's gone. Canos seems to be similar. I seen a tweet last night from Rob Jones, who obviously works at the academy, saying he's a good lad, he's a talented lad. So I don't know whether there's some cause for concern that these type of players are leaving Liverpool, but at the same time, I mean, we talked on one of the shows yesterday, the Anfield Wrap, in fact, the main show that's free, that you should listen to, that you should tell your friends about. But yeah, we talked on that about how Liverpool have maybe got too many players at the moment, and they've got to start getting rid of some of them somewhere. There's not that many games to play next season, so you'd think that they have got to start shaving some of these players off the wage bill, get some money back. So yeah, I mean, if Canos wants regular football at Norwich, then I don't think anyone's going to begrudge him that. What else have we got?
Well, we've got a bit of left-back news. So it's 10 years since Liverpool signed Fabio Aurelio.
Yeah. Neil Atkinson, no relation to Sean, is a big fan of Fabio Aurelio, and he's written a bit of a Neil-type piece, as he does on our Facebook today, praising Fabio and how good he was, and how we do that thing where we only remember the good times of players we liked and we compare it to players of now. So everyone's slaughtering Mourinho. It's his birthday today, isn't it?
Yeah.
So yeah, everyone's slaughtering Mourinho still about the UEFA Cup final and so on, and now no doubt comparing him to Fab Aurelio. But Aurelio had his bad moments as well, and maybe Mourinho still comes good. Is he going to come good? What do you think?
Well, he's obviously got a lot of attributes that suit us.
Fast.
He's had very good games, he's had bad games, but he's still young. He's on the right side of his 20s anyway. And if we're looking to bring someone in to compete with him, then I don't think it's maybe right to rule him out straight away. But obviously the echo's saying that we're not interested in Hector as well today. Yeah,
I'm a bit gutted about that, to be honest, mate. I've been watching the Euros like everyone else, and I've been watching Hector, and I'm like, all day if we can get him in the Liverpool side, happy days. But apparently we're not interested. Spurs are. I'll be a bit gutted if he goes there and doesn't come here when most people go, we need a left back. But we're still interested in Chilwell, are we? Is that you looked that up today, didn't you?
Yeah, it seems to have stalled. The interest still seems to be there. It's not moved, but just seems to be kind of not really going anywhere at the moment.
Yeah.
But I just want to keep an eye on still.
Yeah, I mean, there's a long time to go. We keep saying this as well. The transfer window's open till the end of August. The last I seen on Chilwell was Liverpool had offered about 7. They won about 10. they'll probably meet somewhere in the middle and he'll sign for Liverpool at some point, I would imagine. Got a piece there ready to go as well, written by Josh. Sorry Josh if you're watching, mate, but we haven't quite reached the tipping point for me to publish it yet, but he's been asking people at Huddersfield how good he is and so on and so forth. So, you know, as ever, worth having a look at the Anfield Wrap website. There's stuff going on there all the time. And Josh's piece will see the light of day one day. Is that it, or is there anything else?
Well, there's the final bit. Obviously, our friend Jose Mourinho, Manchester United manager, has his first press conference today, and he said, "I'm the manager of the biggest club in the country, so I don't have to look at the others too much." What do you make of that?
He does my head in, I've got to be honest. I was looking at Twitter before and I seen Paul Senior of this parish saying, you know, he likes him and he thinks he's a winner and it's going to be an interesting Premier League next season and all this. Look, his track record speaks for itself. He's been a good manager, he's won all kinds, but he just can't help himself with this thing of having to wind people up. You know, he's had to go at he's had to go at other managers as well in the same press conference saying, "I've got nothing to prove," but there's other managers there who haven't won the league, haven't won anything for a long time, haven't won anything for 10 years. Having to go at Wenger again. You know, it's all a bit tiresome. Like, you know, just get on with your job, mate. You know what I mean? You've got a good job. Crack on, jib the big club thing. I mean, you know, why does the manager of Man United need to be going on about who's the biggest club and all this sort of thing? Just, it's all a bit one of them. It's like when Moyes come out with People's Club. What does that even mean? And why did you put it on the side of your stadium? Bollocks. Is my final thought on Jose Mourinho. And that's about it. As ever, loads of shows. In about an hour or so, we're going to go and record another Gutter show, which for those who don't subscribe is where we talk about all the latest transfer gossip in detail. We'll be doing that with Rob Gutman, who gets really excited about anyone Liverpool are linked to. I'm going to have to go and watch a load of YouTubes now of players I've never heard of. And there's loads of other shows, you know what I mean? £5 a month, get involved, have a go, tell your mates, is right.